thing about sander is it is a pretty good sander. It does a pretty nice job. And the nice thing with Spanish cedar is it is a soft enough wood that we can like clamp it aggressively enough that it'll So with this is an important join though. So not a bad idea just to make sure that everything is dead flat. This one's nice and flat.
The thickness planner yesterday, right?
Yeah, it's good. There's like absolutely no variation in being level with this. But this block here, I want to see if I can true it up a little bit. There's a good variety of different sanding blocks. Some are radius, some are flat. This one's flat. So what I'll do, I'm not going to rock it at all. I'm just so I can see that the sides are a little very close. I'm pressing down mostly in the middle. It is pretty nice. I think this is going to sit quite well. There's really there's no rocking at all. So then I will sand those pencil marks off. I don't want to change it any more than it is because it sits quite well. So then, the method that I use for gluing it together, put that over there, you can use that. I'll use one block and I'll clamp it on either here or line it up so this line of the dovetail, extrapolate it around the corner, that's the end of your dovetail right there. So you don't want to glue it to the end of your block because all of this material will get cut off. This gives you the ability to have some material, your dovetail will get cut off about here and then you'll have your heel there. So I'll have it overlapping maybe a 1/16 of an inch beyond this line. And in order to make sure that it sits in the right spot, what I'll do is I'll clamp a block on right here. This one is a little low. I'm going to see if I can get one. This is a little taller, it's more square. So what I'll do is put it on like so. Make life easy. This right here. Maybe I'll use this guy as well. The idea with this block here is it's not getting glued on. it's just getting glued in place. Then what I'll be able to do is clamp this block against this block, and then it won't slide around when I'm gluing it, and I can be sure that it's in the exact right spot. So again, I'll check it out. It's about 1/16 of an inch past that line. That's good. And there's no rocking. It's nice and tight. And also take note, the grain of this block, it's quarter sawn. Grain's going lengthwise, it's parallel with the length of the neck. You don't want to put it on like this. Put it on like this, then the end grain's going this way. You'll have to cut it off. So, and you can't just say, well, it's good enough. You'll really just have to cut it off. You'll have to do it again. So make sure that the grain is running parallel with the neck. And do a dry run. This time, I'm not going to do a dry run because I've got some faith in my glue joint here.
How long does Titebond last in the bottle?
6 months.
Okay, so I should get some new Titebond.
Yeah, I go through probably 1.5 gallons a year.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 gallons a year, somewhere in that range. So.
What happens after 6 months? It just loses its integrity, or?
It gets a little, it'll still work, but then luthiers recommend that you use it for simple tasks like cabinetry and other fine woodworking projects.
So not like bridges.
So don't yeah, if you're gonna do a bridge, go to the store, get a small one. Every 6 months, get a small thing of Titebond just for bridges and other joints, and then keep your other Titebond for other stuff. So now, I'm going to place it exactly center where it belongs.
So that's why I've been doing lots of bridges, and I've never had one come up.
Good.
And then just recently, a guy brought back his guitar, and his bridge is coming up a tiny bit because maybe it was old Titebond.
It could be. It could be. The nice thing is, reglue it, it'll be fine. But pull it off entirely and reglue it. And yeah, there's like, that's the nicest thing about bridges is, it's annoying if one would come back, but it's not a huge job.
Yeah.
But it's a catastrophic ordeal for whoever owns the guitar. So just give them a 25-year warranty on it and get really good at bridge reglues, and they'll always think you're the best. Because even if it comes off and you reglue it under warranty, they'll just love you for it.
Well, I tell everybody it's guaranteed for life.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
But I say stick with 25 years because it sounds pretty awesome. And then in 25 years, if you don't want to do this, then you don't.
I don't do this anymore. Go away. Yeah. But you said 25 years.
No, in 25 years I'll be able to read your mind. Pull out the phone and say, oh, this guy's lying.
Yeah, I guess they'll probably be able to do that, eh?
Oh well. Fuck off.
My reputation in the industry does not matter anymore.
Jess, what are you watching? And just for the sake of trying to make it tighter, I'll put one more in the middle here. 5 clamps is plenty. It really is.
How tight is over tight?
Over tight is if
Can you get over tight with
with Spanish cedar, like every wood is a little bit different too, right? Maple, if you're gluing maple, you'll want to even take a razor blade and score it a little bit on both sides and sand it with 80. With Spanish cedar, it's such a porous wood. You know, yeah, it's
shit to the crap?
yeah, totally. It's just great for gluing. Same with mahogany, walnut, rosewood's pretty nice. Rosewood's got a fair bit of resin inside it, which is part of the color. So sometimes rosewood can be troublesome for gluing, but yeah.